Well, would you look at that? I'm evenly lit for once. Hello everyone, welcome back to the cafe. First of all, happy 2026 to everyone in the community. Hope your holiday season was great as well. Christmas, Ramadan, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrate. I hope it was great. And that tree back there, I actually cut that down myself. We have evergreens in the yard, and I cut a piece of one off, put it in a little flower pot, surrounded it with pebbles, and put some fairy lights on it. And the battery is about to drain completely on those lights, but it's still cute, isn't it? But this was meant to be just a little check-in video for everyone, so you guys know what to expect coming into the new year and beyond for the cafe. Ever since I made that video on my old channel, Utonical, back in 2019, basically saying I'm taking a break because I'm burnt out, that break didn't really work. I've tried other things to try and revigorate my content. That's a word. Reinvigorate, I guess you could say. Yeah, reinvigorate my content, and I've tried incorporating my friends more into my content. I've tried stepping away from the camera and doing a VTuber avatar, which lasted maybe 4, 5, 6 months before I gave that the axe as well. None of that worked. So here I am on KafeJake in big 2026 in front of the camera, and I think I figured out what the fuck is going on. And it has to do with two things. Number one, I work a full-time job, 40 hours a week, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I pay my taxes every April fucking 15th. And by the time I get off work, I make my dinner and I'm drained most of the time. I'm wiped out. And that also crosses into my second factor, which is this little noggin right here. This is probably the biggest of the two problems. I basically suffer from ADHD. I suffer from anxiety, and I suffer from depression. That's just a big ass cocktail for bad shit for your brain. And that's as open as I'll be about it because I don't want to make my problems other people's as well. I just want that transparency out there. It's not your problem. I'm okay. Old Uncle Tonicle's okay. He's got people he can talk to. He's got friends. He's got family. It's all good. And of course, I'm not alone in having those problems, and as a lot of you guys out there know that also have those problems, just simply talking to your friends and family isn't the end-all be-all for the problems. I basically feel like there is a certain energy that I have to portray when I make videos, and that expectation also stems from the videos on Utonical that blew up, which were mostly the bootleg video games and the scary logo stuff, which maybe didn't have a script. The bootleg videos did, like Toy Story, but they all had a certain outline that I would write out for them, and I felt like there was an expectation of me to have a script or an outline prepared for every video that I make from there on out. And that's what I've done for a lot of KafeJake, and I've realized how much I fucking hate making scripts, making outlines, and how much I suck at my basic stream of consciousness. So I can't rely 110% on an outline anyway, because I need the more rigid... See, there I go. My stream of consciousness is gone. Assistance, I guess you could say, rigid assistance of a script to get my thoughts out there and make things more professional. There's this perpetual fog that bogs down my mind, and it's not good for productivity. So, I quit. And what do I mean by I quit? I quit giving a fuck about my own perceived expectations. I don't want it to feel like a punishment. I don't want it to feel like a chore. This is supposed to be a channel where we all come together, we all can chill out, we can all relax, and we can all explore bizarre internet shit together. I'm just as much exploring this stuff with myself as you guys are. So if there's something I really, really, really want to do and am full of drive to do a video documentary or video essay on, then I'll do it. But for the most part, it's going to be more live stuff, like Let's Play style stuff. And I hope you guys can understand that as well. There are going to be, from this point moving forward into 2026 and beyond, there are going to be two types of videos. One, the aforementioned inspired, driven, higher production type videos, and then the second type of videos where I'm barely functioning. And I sort of framed that as a joke when I kind of chuckled at it, but it is true. Because of this up here, when I get off work and at the end of the day, there are times where I can barely function, and I barely feel like a human being. And one important thing that I forgot to mention, and I wanted to add it here, was some about upload scheduling. I really can't promise anything more than once a month. And if I could do something once a month, then I'll be happy. You know, anything more than once a month would be bonus, like supplementary. It was fun while it lasted, but the scripted, you know, video essay review type stuff, it's done for at this point. And it's just because writing scripts feels like a chore. I feel like I'm in school again writing fucking papers. And when I mean more laid back, less highly produced content, I mean more in the line of my previous video, the Super Mario Bros. Holiday Hack video. Recorded live, unscripted. This is all my reaction, and you guys get to react with me, and all of that. So expect more of that in the future, with maybe more hacks, maybe some bootlegs even, and I want to get into ROM corruptions, because I found a pretty foolproof way of doing it through RTC or real-time corruption. Did a couple tests with it, and it seems to work pretty well. Got some interesting results, so expect some videos of that in the future. I want to corrupt some Tony Hawk games, so I think that'll be pretty interesting, and I hope you guys enjoy that too. And as far as streaming goes, that can hit me harder than even writing scripts for videos can. It's like, I have to be in a very particular good mood to even want to think about hitting that start stream button. And even then, it's like, what do I do on stream? You know, I want to have more engaging things to do on stream. Like maybe, you know, I get a Lego, like the fucking Lego Game Boy set or whatever, and I put that together on stream or something. You know, I want to have more activities, not just rot in front of my screen watching YouTube videos on stream, you know what I mean? And it is debilitating, and it is a dilemma. This devil's cocktail of depression, anxiety, and ADHD. It's not cute, it's not fun to have, and it is absolutely detrimental to your productivity. And I'm sure a lot of you out there that have the same cocktail I do feel the exact same way, or at least similar. There are times where I don't even want to fire up a video game because of this shit. And it is, you know, I would say in the Discord, I'm taking a mental health break. You know, this is why. Because my brain is slush, my brain is on minimum render distance, and the fog is here. You know? And I just can't do the type of video that I feel like I'm expected to make. And a lesser man would say, fuck this, I'm out, I quit. I'm hanging up the poop coat and getting out of the septic tank. Nope, bucko, I'm just in my retirement phase, and I'm going to do things the way I want to do it. It's more fun for me to do live form content than it is for me to sit in front of a Word doc and spit words at it. Plus, I think it would just overall be a better fit for the subject matter of my content anyway. I'm going to make things how I feel like making it, not how I feel like I'm expected to make it, if that makes sense. And by moving away from scripts and doing more live form content, I hope I can remove the friction between myself and making the content. So, no more of the scripted bullshit. I'm just gonna do what I want to do when I want to do it and how I feel like doing it. And while it does sound kind of ridiculous because YouTube is supposed to be an escape for me, there are just times where I can't do it. And yeah, hope you guys can understand. I hope the community understands. And with that, I will see you all next time. Happy 2026, everyone. And yep, stay safe. Thank you.